All right, so one of the things we read in the Book of Mormon is an Exodus pattern. We find an Exodus pattern in the Book of Mormon. We have 7 to 10 Exoduses in the Book of Mormon that all follow the same pattern. Isn't that interesting? Now, we've already talked about an end-time Exodus from the Book of Isaiah, correct? Which the Book of Mormon writers pick up on. And they're predicting an end-time Exodus from the north, south, east, and west, led by kings and queens of the Gentiles, bringing home to Zion the Jews, the 10 tribes, and Lehi's descendants. Why? Because they'll have extraordinary endowment of power to do that, power over the elements and so forth. So these are very special people going to do that from among us, Latter-day Saints, fulfilling our role as Ephraimites among them. But in the Book of Mormon, we have Lehi's exodus to the New World from the Old Jerusalem. We have Nephi's exodus from the land of first inheritance to the land of Nephi, when he departed from Limhi and Lemuel. Then we have King Mosiah's exodus from the land of Nephi down to Zarahemla. We have the exodus of Alma the elder from the waters of Mormon to the land of Helam. We have Alma the elder's exodus with his people from the land of Helam down to Zarahemla. We have King Limhi's exodus from the land of Nephi down to Zarahemla. We have the anti-Nephi-Lehi's exodus from the land of Nephi down to Zarahemla. The Jaredites' exodus to the New World, and so forth. The Book of Mormon is full of exoduses. Why? They chose to write about those things because they typify an end-time exodus, plain and simple. The exodus that Isaiah talks about. They're prefiguring it in their history as well. Isn't that interesting how they tie in with Isaiah so closely? You cannot separate the Book of Mormon from Isaiah when you're talking about the end time. And in a way, you cannot separate Isaiah from the Book of Mormon because they fill in a lot of details. It's like a second witness to end-time prophecy. So what is it about this pattern, this Exodus pattern? Put all these Exoduses side by side and you see that they have common elements. And those common elements create an Exodus pattern. And what is that? Well, first of all, there's a time of problems, apostasy usually, or threat from other nations or other people. And then a prophet of God leads the people who believe in the Lord or who are loyal to the Lord out of there in a new exodus into another land that they inherit. And that pattern just keeps repeating itself. And that is the end-time exodus that Isaiah predicts that will precede the coming millennial age. They will be led to the old and new Jerusalems in a new exodus from all directions of the world. And the Book of Mormon gives us a lot of details just about how that happens, or what the circumstances might be for that to happen. Isn't that a beautiful thing that the Book of Mormon does for us? Thank you, Nephi. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Mormon, for including those things. Look, it clues us in to how it's going to happen and what our role is going to be and what their role is going to be, those whom we bring to Zion.